Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Virginia and I'm the creator at Unique Boutique, and I create crochet products and I sell them at markets. So today's video is going to be about the recap of my very first 2025 market. It was this weekend. I was so excited. I haven't done a market in 2 months since the beginning, well, almost 3 months, I guess, because it was the beginning of December that I did my last market. So let's just jump on in and I'll tell you how the market went. It was a market that I have never done before. It was in another county. It took me approximately an hour to get there. I do drive slow, but it was about an hour to get there. It was a brand new venue for me, brand new area, brand new customers. So I wasn't really sure what to expect. And whenever I go into a new market, I try to go in with zero expectations. That way, I'm not disappointed if it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to be, because I didn't have any expectations to begin with. So I went in with that type of mindset. There were I think there were only 2 vendors that I knew from my area, and there were 65 vendors in total. That is including some food trucks, but there were a lot of vendors. This was a indoor market, which I do enjoy doing indoor markets. So it was at a school for children with disabilities, and I was set up in the gym, which was basically a large classroom with no tables or anything in it. I do believe that where I was set up probably was the best place to be. There were only 5 vendors set up in there. Like I said, it was in a school. So they had vendors set up in 3 rooms, including the room that I was in. And then the rest of the vendors were all throughout the school in the hallways. So the hallways weren't very wide. So you would definitely need to have a narrower table, which I do have narrow tables, but the way my display is set up is definitely in a square shape. I've never done just a straight setup. So if I did a straight setup with everything that I bring, I would probably have taken up like 3 spaces. So I did request, they allowed you to request if you wanted a hall spot or if you wanted to be in a room. Then when they sent the site map, I was like, oh no, majority of the people are in the hallways, so maybe I should have requested a hallway. So I really had no idea till I got there. The weather was supposed to be beautiful on Saturday, and apparently it was nice up here, because my husband had sent me some pictures of him, outdoors doing outdoor stuff in the full sun, and it was drizzly, misting, cloudy the whole time down there. But anyway, it did turn out to be a good market. I would consider it a good market. There was a fair amount of shoppers. I guess I would say that there weren't as many people buying as there were people looking. A lot of people came through. They came through in spurts, which was really quite funny. It would be dead for a little while, nobody coming in, and then all of a sudden you would have like these groups of people coming into the room, and there was enough customers at everybody's booth, but I got to meet a few more new vendors that I've never met before, so that was great. I got some business cards and made some new friends. That's always fun. So let's just get into the most important part of this. So anyway, like I said, according to my sales, I do classify it as being a good market. I did only make 13 sales, which is, let's see, like my December market, I had 23 sales. Prior to that, let's see, I had 31 sales. So yeah, 13 sales is a small amount of sales. I didn't bring in a lot of money, but hey, I always say it's more money than I would have made sitting on my couch, right? I mean, isn't that true? And sometimes it's not all about the money. Sometimes it is about getting out, sharing your crafts and your creations with other people, meeting people. The few people that did purchase stuff from me, just the smiles on their faces and how excited they were to buy the product really makes it all worth it. So anyway, my best sellers, of course, it was a tie. So my best sellers were my kittens. My kittens are always a bestseller. This is my little Siamese kitten. So the kittens and my brand new little turtles, my extra small turtles, these were my best sellers at this weekend's market. So this was the first market that I debuted these adorable little sea turtles. And they did go over very well. A lot of people picking them up. Look at them, they're so cute. A lot of people picking them up. A lot of people pointing them out. And they did end up tying with my kittens for my bestseller for the day. And then my third bestseller, which also isn't a very big surprise, was my chickens. My little Mabel chickens always have been a very good seller for me. This time I had done them because I did a lot of Easter themed products, and I did them in some pastel colors like pinks and purples and some teals, and the pinkish, the pink, and I think there was a salmon color. Those were the ones that sold. So anyway, little disappointing that people really weren't in the Easter vibe yet, I guess. I mean, yes, it was only a couple days before St. Patrick's Day, but it did seem like a lot of vendors were promoting Easter products. So I was so excited about my little leggy eggs. They did get a lot of attention. Everybody thought they were absolutely adorable. Everybody pointed them out, and only one sold. Only one. So I have put the rest of them, I believe I have 5 left. I'm glad I didn't go overboard. But I put the rest of them on my Etsy shop. So I finally got around to putting some of my crochet products on my Etsy shop. Woohoo! It's only been 3 years, right? So I have the leggy eggs on there. Another one that was a huge surprise that didn't sell, and I only made one, was this amazing little chocolate bunny. I mean, look at this. Isn't he sweet? This is a little chocolate bunny, and it's made out of Bernat baby velvet, so it's very, very soft. And doesn't it look exactly like the chocolate bunny that you get in your Easter basket? Yeah. So he got some attention. Some people pointed him out, looked at him. Nobody even looked at his price tag, so it wasn't his price that was deterring them. But he's still available. I will probably put him up on my Etsy shop as well. And another thing I was surprised about was my little loaf bunnies. I ended up only selling one loaf bunny. I made mine with the little faux fur tails. I only sold one loaf bunny, and it was the blue one. So I do have the rest of my loaf bunnies left. I made a pink, a yellow, a lilac color, I made a white one, and I made this little sand. This is the Bernat Baby sand yarn. So I will probably be putting these up on my Etsy shop as well. But yeah, so that was my recap of my very first 2025 market. And I have a couple left. My next market isn't until the end of April. And that's going to be a very big one that is only about 15 minutes from my home. It's going to be the Tulip Festival, or Tulip Walk as they call it. Always draws a huge crowd. It's a very beautiful outdoor venue right in the tulip fields. It's beautiful. So I can't wait for that one. But of course it is after Easter. So that's why I'm going to put up my Easter stuff online. And then I have a couple scheduled already for May, and then after that, I take the summer off. So far, so good for the 2025 season. Thank you so much for staying and watching my whole video. Please like and subscribe so I know that you're enjoying my videos. I try my best to do a little something every single week. And if you comment, let me know what you're interested in, and if you're looking for videos on some other content, just let me know. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.